Think of the last thing you truly wanted. A specific watch, a car, perhaps even a lifestyle you saw through a screen. Now, ask yourself a dangerous question. Did you choose to want it? Or was that desire planted in you by someone else? We like to believe our tastes are sovereign. We call it personal style. But in reality, human desire is not a straight line between us and an object. It is a triangle. You, the object, and the model. Welcome to the architecture of envy. Today, we pull the strings on the invisible force that governs what you crave, mimetic desire. René Girard, a French polymath, noticed something unsettling about human nature. We don't know what to want. Unlike hunger or thirst, which are biological, our higher desires are learned. We look to others to see what is valuable. Think of two toddlers in a room full of toys. They ignore 99% of the room until one child picks up a specific truck. Suddenly, that truck is the only thing in the universe that matters to the other. Not because the truck changed, but because the first child's interest made it real. This is the mirror effect. Our brains are wired with mirror neurons, designed to synchronize with those around us. In the gallery of life, we aren't looking at the art. We are watching to see who else is looking at the art. In the past, you only compared yourself to your neighbor. Your circle of envy was small. But today, the strings reach across the globe. Social media is not a communication tool. It is a global desire factory. Every like, every carefully curated vacation photo serves a single purpose: to turn a stranger into a model. When you see 1,000 people craving the same aesthetic, your brain bypasses logic. It assumes that if everyone wants it, it must be the key to happiness. But here is the catch. Mimetic desire leads to a paradox. We all want to be unique by wearing the same clothes and visiting the same cities. We are puppets following a script written by a crowd that is just as lost as we are. But the strings don't stop at what you carry in your pocket. They dictate where you stand. Think of the world's most famous restaurants, places where the food is secondary to the gatekeeping. Why do we feel a rush of dopamine when we secure a table that is fully booked for months? It's not about the hunger. It's about the thousands of people who couldn't get in. You aren't just buying a meal. You are buying the right to be the model for the night. This is social architecture. Designing spaces not for comfort, but for the creation of envy. Those who are watching from the outside, they are the ones pulling their own strings, desperate to climb the same invisible ladder. The world's most successful brands understand this better than you do. They don't just sell products, they manage envy. Look at the tech world. Every time a new device is announced, thousands camp outside stores for days. Are they there for a screen and a battery? No, they are there to be part of the spectacle. By limiting supply and creating lines that stretch around city blocks, these companies turn customers into models for everyone else. When you walk past that line, your brain sees a mass of people desiring something you don't have yet. And the triangle is complete. This is why luxury houses use waiting lists that last years. They aren't being inefficient. They are keeping the fire of envy alive. They know that the more the model seems to possess a secret quality of being, the harder you will pull on your own strings to reach it. The strings of envy are woven into the very fabric of our society. They drive economies, build empires, and break spirits. But the moment you recognize the string, it loses its power over you. So, the next time you feel that burning pull to possess something new, look past the object. Look for the model, and ask yourself, who is really pulling the strings? If you've begun to see the invisible forces behind your choices, you're no longer just a spectator. You can pull your own strings now. This is Hidden Strings. Subscribe to see the rest of the web.